I don't know. Let me check what time is it. This is 6:46 p.m. on Sunday, the 1st of June, 2025. So I was supposed to start this live at 5 p.m. West African time, by the way, because I'm in Nigeria. But then I had to wash plates. I had to wash plates, so and I'm supposed to, make this video outside. When I had to use this lights, and I'm tired, like kind of exhausted after washing so many plates. Um, but I was like, okay, I need to just still show up and do this thing that I've said that I would do, which is why I'm here. So I know that in my last video, which was on Thursday, I was saying, is this really my life? Because I was just questioning the things that I have done and things that I'm currently doing and things that I'm working on. So I'm just kind of trying to be reflective about my life, things that I do and things that I don't do. So I remember in my previous videos I talked about reading this book, Focus. For someone who loves to read, actually, I haven't gone really far with this book, and that's because I'm kind of taking pauses. I'm trying to reflect on the things that I read, and to see deep down. It's not like I don't know this thing that he's saying, the author is saying, but then I feel like there is much more that I need to know. So I am now in I think chapter 6. Yeah, I'm in chapter 6 and I should be going to chapter 7, you see, which is not much anymore like it was. And I didn't go to church today. Like, okay, I attended church but online. So because I'm based in Songo, I wanted to attend church, physical church. I attend the Logic Church, Love of God in Christ. So 16 people. How are 16 people on this life? Jesus Christ of Nazareth. What are people doing here? So um I couldn't go because I'm in Songo and church is in Lekki. And the mainland church is in Maryland. And going from Songo to Maryland, it's tough. It's not like there is no I unlimited music channel. I am fine, thank you. Good evening. So it's not like there is no physical church in my area, in my local area here in Oyero, Ijoko, Ogun State. But then when you're searching for something way beyond what you have, you just get tired. So basically for me, I was it's not like I don't like when my pastor in the local church here preaches. I do. Thank you. I do like when he preaches and all, like the community of people. But then I was just thinking about how it doesn't feel like my soul, my whole body, my heart yearns for the gospel, and that is what took me to the Logic Church. So, and today, the conference, you don't many people may not know, Jesus Plus Nothing conference has been going on, and today is the last day, and I just attended online and it was kind of beautiful. So that is an update about church. And I think I've made a little bit of progress. Coming from last year, I didn't really go to church last year. I was in a really, really bad place last year. I was mentally stressed. I could feel I could feel the weight of things on me this time last year, because I had lost my job. I was overwhelmed. I was tired. I wasn't even thinking straight, when it comes to like things. But now going to church, at my current job, and a whole lot of other things. So it just makes me feel like, okay, there's progress. And yeah, that's it about church. So I'm doing this live. I would always say the reason I started this live. So I'm doing this live video or recording this live video because first of all, I don't have the strength to edit videos at the end of the day. Like record and then take it to CapCut or Adobe or whatever um app that people use for video editing. I don't think I have that strength to do that. I know, although I realized that with YouTube Live, after the live session, it can be like recorded, and then I can save it on my phone, take it to CapCut, edit, and now repost. But I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I have that energy to do that. And then I started these videos because it's something that had been on my mind since like this is a new month, so I would say like 4 months ago, because I started last month. And that's because I just like got this new phone that is good for recording other than this. So I used to use this like but then the saying goes that life isn't like processes. So things happen and things go on and off like that. So and one of the reasons I decided to document my life is because I've shared this thing in my previous videos, but I'm going to like keep saying it. And the reason I'm saying it is not just for people who may end up seeing this video, but for myself. So I remember like when I was in uni, I think I was in 200 level, and I had this idea to just like do a documentary with my grandpa. My grandpa was a teacher, was a storyteller. He just loved stories and loved to share his experiences. And I kept saying, grandpa will be alive, he won't die. I can do it some other time. I kept pushing. 300 level, 400 level, I graduated. I kept pushing. I went to service. I kept pushing, and I didn't get to do it until he died. So, and it was kind of sad for me. And I didn't grieve. I just felt like, okay, nobody's dead. You guys just go do like burial and everything. And I remember that it was the week of his burial that I started like a podcast, which I eventually stopped because I have been an inconsistent person most of my life. And it's one of the reasons I decided to show up today, because usually I do this live video around like 5 p.m. But then I was watching a movie. I was just like whiling away time because I'm being so tired, so exhausted that I could not even like get myself. So um I went to watch Split at 5, and I just said, you know what? If I don't show up today, it is like me being inconsistent. So I have to show up, and it's the reason I'm, filming this right now. So my grandpa died. I didn't grieve. I didn't mourn until years later. I think I did most of grieving my grandfather in 2023, 2024, after he had died, like in I think 2020 or 2021. So it was just all of that for me. And then I said I was going to do the same thing with my grandma, and she kept calling me to come visit her, and I did not go. I don't know why. Lagos to Ibadan is not that far. I could have just gone, but I didn't, and she died last year, September. So I have just one living grandparent right now, and I'm praying that she does not die anytime soon, because I really, really want to. I had done the documentary with her for this living grandmother. I think I did, like, I made videos with her, did the recording sometime in 2023. But then my phone spoiled and I like lost everything. And I know, I kept having that nudge to um edit the videos and just put it in a safe place on YouTube, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it, and it's so I still like feel so bad. That is why I'm trying to see how I can go visit her again. Sometime maybe I should do that this month. I should visit her this month and see how I can, you know, create a documentary with her. So this channel is about me like documenting my life, not in the usual way that people would see. I've not really had time because now I don't even know how this week wants to work, because now like there's a shift in schedule at work, so I have to be at work this week, for the most part, and then next week I'd work from home, because like there's just this shift that is, I don't know how to explain it yet. So that is it. And one of the things that I decided to do today is to help myself in a way that, yeah, I remember on Thursday I mentioned that I was working on something and I'd shared like a survey form. I've only had about 4 people fill this survey form. So um and I'm hoping that as the week goes by I would get like other responses, because I'm trying to work on something. And then one of the things that I did again like last week, because now in a new week, is to reach out to some persons on LinkedIn. I was trying to see if I can, should I say like work with them or like learn from them, because I'm really like interested in growth and partnership. Let me just say growth. Growth. Growth and partnerships. And I just reached out to them like, okay, since you guys are working on this, then I want to see how I can learn, and like I want to see what I can do in this space. So now I have like an assessment that I'm working on, and it has been kind of easy because now I have like AI tools to use. So I don't have to go on like Google to just searching. I could use Gemini, I could use ChatGPT. I think I used POE. Um there is one more that I'm trying to remember. I've been using that AI tool for a while now. It didn't give me what I wanted, but Gemini has been like kind of very helpful for my research. So this week I have like two types of research to work on. The one that I'm working on like personally, and this assessment from this organization that I'm trying to do. And I also have to like reach out to 5 other persons on LinkedIn this week. So these are the things I hope that by the time I come back, I don't know if I'll be able to do this live again on Thursday. Because I'd be working day, and by the time I get home, I don't know if I'll be able to record a live video on Thursday. But I hope that the next time I'm like recording a live video, I would have had like progress and something to share. So I want to just help myself and think of where I am right now. So I downloaded this app, Big Talk. It is like a conversation starter. I'm just thinking of something that can help me think, right? And something that will put me to the questions that I've been shying away from. So okay, so I have this question. It says, what am I most afraid of, and what is stopping me from doing it? From doing. What am I most afraid of? Um, I think for me, right now, if I say I don't know, that would be wrong. But what am I most afraid of? Um, yeah, this question I remember I answered something similar today Substack. It is being useless. I don't know how I'm going to explain that makes sense. I'm so afraid of being useless. Like, you're just there, you're not useful, you're not like bland. And I don't want to be poor. I think one of the things that I'm also afraid of is not having enough money to do the things that I really, really want to do. And it scares me, kind of. It scares me being useless, not having enough money. And I think I would say that not doing oh gosh, I want to phrase it. I think I would say not doing a life the way I really want to. I'm so afraid of that. I'm so afraid of being my own limitation. Like, okay, I could do this thing, um, but then I don't do it. But I think I'm breaking that jinx. I don't know. I don't know how. But I think that's it. What is stopping me from doing it? I think it's me. That's why I do think I'll pray that prayer of God killing the person that's stopping us from getting the things that we want, because sometimes we are own limitations. And I think right now I realize that I am the one that is shortchanging myself or limiting myself, because the things that I can really do, sometimes I don't do them, which is I think I'm working on it too. Is also one of the reasons I'm showing up on this life, um, because I've always been like an inconsistent person, and I think that that is one of the ways that I have cheated myself from the life that I should be living, because I have like a picture of what I should be living, or like where I should be, or things that I should be doing right in my mind. But then that is it, like not being, or like not becoming that is one of the things that I'm most afraid of. And now I'm like working on it. I'm working on it because I have to be, this thing. Another question: what do I hope others remember about me at the end of my life? First off, uh what do I hope that others would remember about me at the end of my life? I think it will be, first of all, that I am kind, like I am a kind person, that I am a people person, that I love people so much. Like, I genuinely, genuinely love people. I love people so, so much. I hope that people remember that about me. And although I'm still like in the process of really, really understanding the gospel, but I hope that people remember me and remember the gospel. And what else do I hope that people would remember about me at the end of my life? I think I want people to remember me and remember like results, like, okay, Nika took actions, and these are the results that she has been able to, or these are the results that she got from her actions. I want people to see me, or like remember me, and think, okay, Nika was unsure about so many things in her life, and but she still did, things, and she still showed up, and she has results. I want people to remember my results, to see me, like, how do I express this thing? I want people to see me and like see my results, like the things that they should say, okay, maybe for example, I create a product. So when people um remember me, they remember the products that I created. I'm just holding this for example. So, like, results, like kindness, like the love for people, the genuine concern. No, concern, bawo, concern, concern for people. I love myself so much. I love that I make mistakes and mispronounce words, and yeah, genuine concern for people, and all of that. I'm trying to see what's this. Okay. Um. Okay. No, I don't want that. No, 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 no. Okay. So, what do I miss from childhood, and how can I bring it back into my life? This is a very funny question, because one of the things that I miss from childhood, I've always like said it before, and in somehow, somehow because for me, one of the things that I miss, although my childhood, he was not like all that everyday childhood that was kind of fun and everything. But one of the things that I loved, or should I say that I miss from childhood, and how can I bring it back? I don't know if I can bring it back to life, but I have done that a couple of times. It is. I remember when I was in, I think, primary school. So in the afternoons, like my parents would not be around. My mom would have gone to school, so she'd like come back later in the evening, and my dad was not always around too, except at night. So I would get water and pour it in a bath, like that bath, there, yeah, something like that. I put it in a bath, and then I would sit in it naked. I was so young, and then it would be like in the sun, so the warmth of the sun, and sometimes, if not in the bath, it was just always like me putting water outside under the sun. So once it's like kind of hot, I just go outside because I was young and we were staying in like a face me I face you apartment. It's not an apartment, house. Face me I face you. So like I would just stay outside there and just have a bath. And I would just pour water and pour water and pour water. And then I'll be like, I don't want it to end because it was always so fun. It was just one of those moments for me where I had no worries, you know, with the water in the sun, like late afternoon towards evening after school. And then the compound was kind of always dry, safe because adults were out. It was only like kids that were playing around. So it was just so beautiful. Except one of our neighbors daughter too. Like she's younger than I am, so she would also do the same. Like her mom would always like have that water for her, and she would have a bath in the afternoon, like outside. It just felt peaceful. But now I cannot go outside and say I want to have my bath. People will be having cameras. There'll be cameras left and right, you know. So it's except I think I have done it before actually, and that was because we were like I just stayed in a place and I was like, okay, no cameras here, nobody here. I could just have my bath, and I did it, and I felt happy like that childhood joy. It was there. So I think that's something from my childhood that I would really really um love to like bring back to life if only I could. But now it's the age of social media and there are people with phones and all. Make a list of the top people in your life you trust and can turn to in times of need. I can't answer the question right now because I'm currently. Let me read the question again. Make a list of the top people in your life you trust and can turn to in times of need. I can't answer this question right now today because I'm currently like evaluating my relationships with people. I'm like thinking about it, like my conversations with people, the people, of course, who matter to me, who I love so much, and I'm just in that phase. So a lot of questions about people who I trust, or the people who I care about, the people who may trust me or love me. It's just it's something that I still need to like reflect on. Um, so okay, and then I think that's it. Let me see. Work. Let me see. I'm trying to see like more questions. Um, family party. Oh, I just remembered. I shared something with my dad yesterday, and we were just laughing about it because I just saw like a question about parties. Yeah. So we're having a conversation about my sister going out and all. Then my dad was like, "Oh, she should go." My mom was like, "No, she should stay at home." So I remember that when I was young, I didn't get to. I think the only time I attended like um end of the year party was during my like primary five graduation that I remember. For other times, um, my mom used to do something. So I don't know if daddy gave her money for like the end of the year party and all. So my mom will tell us to come home, like we would be at home. So we won't attend the party in school. My mom will now prepare jollof rice. She she tell us to go and buy drinks, the big Pepsi and was it? I think it was those days when we had like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Mirinda. We had like the big Sprite. I think there's one. Yeah, it's Mirinda. Um, Seven Up. Um, Mountain Dew. Yes, Mountain Dew was like one of my favorite drinks then. So mommy would send us to go and buy. We just go outside the house. We buy those drinks and then we'll get back inside. So my mom would say, okay, now that we have drinks, go and rent film. Those days they used to like rent cassettes and CDs. So across the house there was like a place where they put like films for rent. So she'd give us money. I don't remember how much then, maybe 20 naira. I think 20 naira. So if we're renting like a part one and part two, I think we'd pay 40 naira to rent the film. So we'd rent and then she'll now play the movie for us, tell us to sit down, watch, she give us the food and the drink. And then when we are done with watching movies, she'll now say, okay, put your chair together. We had like, I think the color of my chair then was orange and my brother's was blue. So we put the chair together. She would now like turn on the radio and play music and tell us, yeah, dance, dance, dance. First person to sit down. Like, it was always so fun because it was not like, it was funny because I was like, why don't you just let us go to the party instead of doing all of this? But she wouldn't do that. At the end of the day, she just told us, okay, now party has ended. Everybody go and sleep. And then we'll go and sleep. So and then like days after the party, she would now check what they gave the children at the party. Maybe like umbrellas or coolers or bottles. Then Momo would just come home with the bottle or umbrella. She say, okay, oh, they gave them this at the party. Now you have yours. And it was just that kind of thing. And I think that growing up like that, not being a party person because my mom would not allow us to go to parties. She would instead bring the party to us at home. Um, it made me, not a party person. But now I'm trying to like change. Now I'm this year, especially, I told myself that I would be going out. Zafar, I would go out. I would meet people, attend weddings or whatever, and I'm trying. But for some people who don't know me, who have never like had conversations with me for real, like deeply, they just think that, oh, Naked just does not like to show up for people. But it's not like that. It's something that I grew into. I was raised to not like go out. That is why I think that is what has shaped my adult life. But I don't think it has really. I think like there's still room for change because I'm still growing and getting better at things, and I'm meeting like more people. But was it easy starting a YouTube channel? Yeah, for me, I think it is, because basically, um I didn't start a YouTube channel for people. I just started it for me because like I just want to document like my stories and the things that I do and my life. So I would not say it was hard. The only thing that was kind of a challenge for me was I didn't really like start a YouTube channel to like record videos, edit, and then post. I started because I want to like do live videos, that is like live documentaries, because I don't want to edit videos. So the kind of challenge for me was having to get 50 subscribers, because YouTube's condition was for me to get 50 subscribers first, before I could go live. And when I did that, I had to like wait for 24 hours until YouTube certifies that okay, until YouTube verifies my channel or my account. So after that, I think I waited like a few more days because it just kept telling me to upload shorts, to post shorts. So that's why I have like shorts on my channel, and the shorts are from like 2023 and 2022. So um for me, starting a YouTube channel is not hard. It depends on what you're looking for. For me, it's not, I wasn't really looking for like people or an audience, although it would be nice, right, to have people see what you're putting out. But then it is because I want to look back in like um in like a few years time, to see my progress and the things that I have said. Nobody stopped me from starting a YouTube channel. Nobody did that. In fact, like many of my people, like my family, they don't even know that I have a YouTube channel right now. Except maybe if my mom can hear me now that I'm recording. So many people don't know. And it's only like the people at work, and I'm grateful. If anybody from my place of work can see this video, ever see this video, um I want to say thank you to all of you who subscribe, because I went to meet everybody at the office and I just kept telling them to subscribe until I got 50 subscribers, which opened up my live video. So nobody stopped me from creating a YouTube channel and or starting. So, but that I hope if you want to um start a YouTube channel, I think you should. For me, it's not. I'm not looking for like clickbaits or things that would Wait, you're asking me so many questions. Gosh, do I think that I can be a big content creator one day? I don't know. I don't know. But the thing is, I've always been like on and off screen on social media. I remember like my last TikTok video was from 2023, and I stopped because like I had like some issues and some reasons to stop TikTok, but then I just went back like last week. So I could be a big, I don't want to call it like a content creator. I want to like create like documentaries and tell stories. So I think I could be like a big storyteller, someday. And it does not necessarily have to be like in filmmaking or like in skits or writing, but just like this, like creating documentaries of myself and of people. If that passes for being a big content creator, yeah, I think I could be that. I don't know. God knows. Yeah. So but thank you for the question actually. Thank you. it's it's just like being reflective. Thank you so much for that question. So looking back at my book talk. Oh, okay, yeah, thank you, Zafar. I have this question that says, I don't know if you can see, what do you feel is the best way to show love without spending any money? I think it is to be empathetic. Like, just show, be kind. Kindness is like an act of love. Like empathy is an act of love. It just gives off like, okay, you are human, and you know there is love in your soul and in your bones. So I think that is one of the ways to show love without even spending money. And also be listen, like for someone to be there, because sometimes people don't even need you to talk or advise them, they just need you to be there. Just show up and be there for someone. I think it's another way to show love without spending money. It won't cost you nothing to, you know, be there for someone. So if it's just to listen to them or even to keep quiet, they just want somebody who will be quiet. Be there and keep quiet. And just be there. Like, so I think that is another question that I could answer. Let me see a question about like travel. I haven't really traveled, but I hope to one day travel. I was having a conversation with someone sometimes last week, and I said that I never really give thoughts to travel. And I think the reason I didn't really give much thought to traveling like I do now, and I think let me say the reason I now give, you know, I'm now like considering traveling and, you know, thinking about it, is now like I check like some creators that I follow on Instagram, and I see like their travel vlogs, and I'm just like wow. I just like look at the things, like the places that they visit and the people that are there, and I just love it. You know, I'm just like, I wish I could, you know, do that or like see that or be in that place. So now to the reason I didn't think much about traveling. So because I've always like traveled by road, Lagos, Ogun State, Anambra, Ibadan, Osun State. These are the places that I've like kind of visited in my 20 something years of living. I've always hated like being on the road because of how bad the road is. Like now, like the improvements, some roads have been like repaired and all, but because of how bad the road is, it just tires me. And then traffic. Imagine wanting to go to a place that you should only like be on the road for about maybe 45 minutes, and then you're on the road, you stay on the road 3 hours later, you just get tired. It just wears the excitement off me. So I think that's the reason I did not like traveling. So but now I'm really really considering it. I was having a conversation with it's the same person that I was talking to about travel. Fatima. I met her on Acquaint, and now we connected on Instagram. So we are like kind of sending reels to each other, which is kind of fun. So I thought that one of the countries that I would love to visit is Lesotho. Gosh, I met someone from Lesotho on Acquaint, and I'm trying to remember her name. I'm so sorry that I don't remember her name right now. But Lesotho is such a beautiful country. I checked on Google. It's a small country, but it's beautiful. And I just feel like, gosh, I wish I could just go there, you know, experience the people, the food, because I love food, but it's not like I eat so much, but I kind of love food. So the food, the environment, the nature, you know, everything in between. I think I would love to visit Lesotho. Another country that I think I would love to visit, because now that I can see it. Oh my gosh, I want to remember the name of this country. Not Australia, Italy. Gosh, like I've seen pictures and videos of people in Italy and Greece. Whew, there's so many countries now on my list. It is to get some money and try to travel, and like really really try to travel. So yeah, I think that is it. No, I don't like to take road trips. If I could take a long summer road trip, where would I go? No, I don't think I would like to take road. But of course, maybe Yes, Italy, like Italy is such a beautiful place. Yes, it is. It is a good country. So I would love to like visit Italy one day. Just just a mix of culture, the love, the food, the pizza. Because I heard that they like have really good pizza in Italy. So I think I would do that. And if I could take like a long road trip to a place, I think it'd be the beach. Yeah, pasta pizza. Yeah, very nice stuff. My first time in the beach, I didn't like it because of like the things that happened in the place. I didn't expect that I was going to be at the beach that day. But if I would take a long road trip, I think it would be to the beach. I just want to see the waves, to feel the like cold and like everything that just happens at the beach. I just want to sit in the sand, play with it, um, and just leave, just be free, So that would be where I would go if I could take like a road trip. Um, I think that is it. Those are like the questions that I have. Although some of them I don't think I would like answer some of them because I'm not in a place to answer them. Ah, if you could start your own company, movement, charity, what would it be? So I'm currently like running hmm, Zafra is really asking me questions. Okay, so let me answer your question first, then I'll answer this. If you actually became a big content creator, what would you do? Hmm. Hmm. If I became a big content creator, what would I do? It does not. I don't want to be a big content creator to start a company because it's one of the things that I want to do though. So I don't really think that depends on like content creation. It, content creation is also a part of it, like marketing, branding, and all. Um, but if I actually became a big content creator, what would I do? Like a big storyteller, what would I do? Jeez, that is deep. I think I would. I think first of all, I'll be shocked. I'll be like so shocked because I'll be like, hey, so people know me? Like, who knows me? That kind of thing. Um, and then I think I don't know what big content creators do these days. Like, I know they like play dress up, attend events, and all. But I think it is to tell more stories. That's one of the things that I would do if I became like a big content creator. I think that is one of the things that I would do. I would like I would like create more stories. Sif. Okay, like Sif. It's pronounced Sif. Am I correct? Did I pronounce it like correctly? Sif. Oh, my light is going off. Okay. Sif. Well, if I became a big content creator, honestly, I don't know what I would do. Maybe I should reflect on it, and in my next live video, I would talk about. Let me write it down. Let me write it down. All right. Okay. Sis. Si. Wait. I'll get it. Um. Sif. Instead of Sif, I'll say Sif or Tasif. I think Tasif works better for me. I don't know. This light is going, and I didn't take the second lamp. I didn't take the second one. Maybe I have to on like the flashlights from this one. Okay, Tasif. Thank you so much. I want to write the question. Sorry. If if I became a big content creator, okay. what would I do? 01 06 2025. Asked by Tasif. Okay, Tasif, thank you so much for like the question. I don't know why this light is going like on and off. Maybe I should like use this one. Yeah, so basically I was about to answer a question like if I could start a company, what would I start? And I wanted to say something that I'm currently like doing a fundraising right now. I'm raising funds to buy reusable pads for young girls in my community. So I was thinking about it that we'll be donating the pads like this week, but we don't have like enough money. But at least what we have now can buy about 66 pads for the girls. So I think 66 is a good start. So it's called like girls need pads. So I like started fundraising on WhatsApp. So I reached out to like a few of my WhatsApp contacts, and we've been able to like raise about 198,000 naira. Although I'm hoping that this week people give more to the cause. And I was saying that okay, maybe we would donate it this Thursday. But now, from the look of things, I don't think this Thursday will be possible anymore, because like there's public holiday on Friday. So when it is like that, children don't really go to school because I think Friday and Monday. So some children won't go to school on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Monday. So I don't know how it's going to like work, or how to go about it. So basically that's one of the things that I'm working on. But if I wanted to like start a company, it's will always be something around education. It's something that I'm working on right now. Like it's still like in the research phase, but it'll be something about like education. As someone who grew up with like a lot of like learning challenges and difficulties, so I think it will be something along that's side. Yeah, so that's one of the questions that I would um answer. I think another one. mm, okay, it says that if you were to tell one person thank you for helping me become the person I am today, who would it be and what did they do? hmm. If I were to tell someone thank you for helping me become who I am today, who would it be and what did they do? I think it's God though. It's God. uh, because I've been through like a lot of things, and I feel like it is God who has brought me out of so many things and brought me to this place that I am right now. I remember like I had like lots of battles that I've like had to face. And then sometimes I just pray, even like the most unserious prayers, and God just answers. When I look back, I feel like, oh, God actually did this for me. So if for the rest of my life is God, I'll, I'll always thank God, because He has really, really like been good to me and kind to me. So even right now in this place where I am in this phase, it's not like I really like where I am, but at least like I saw a post on Substack today, like it was talking about like the prayers we pray. Was it on Substack or no, not Substack. Um, during the service, because I joined online, people were talking about like the prayers that we have prayed. Sometimes you just pray, and then the answers come. The answers may not come in the ways that we want them to, or in the ways that we expect them to, but at least you've seen an answer, which shows like God at work. So if I would say thank you to anybody for helping me, for like being there for me, it is always God. So I would always say thank you, Lord. And it's something that I do even at random times. I could just be working and next night just say thank you, Lord, because I know how far God has brought me. I know the things that He has rescued me from. I know the things that He has, like the ideas He has given me. Because I always say that I'm a box of ideas. Like my mind is like a field of ideas. So I'm always having ideas, like to do things, to try new things, which I am like very, very grateful to God for. And I'm even grateful to God for giving me this idea to start like a YouTube life. So I think that would be it for me. You know, ideas like to thank God. And then one other thing, I think I would end this life soon because this is like the longest life. I don't know if there is anyone else watching though. Me, I'm just recording my live video because at the end of the day, I would want to come back to it to see like the things that I said and the progress that I'm making, just giving myself like updates, on my life. So one of the things that, apart from reading this book, Focus by Tolua, um one of the other things that I've been reading this book since last year. How to win friends and influence people, because I'm a friends person. I love like friendships and what's this? Okay, my phone. Oh, there was someone before. I didn't know if there was someone before. I just like did my thing. So it's helping me to learn more about people. And if anybody in this world ever comes across this video, this book is something that I would really, really recommend. It has like, okay, someone is like sending likes. Are you the one? Tasif, are you the one that sent like that like or something? I don't know. So um this is a book that I would recommend. How to win friends and influence people. So it is worth the read. I'm not done, and that is because I'm not reading it like a fast book. Something that I just like you just read once and just drop in. It it seems more it seems more for me like a manual, and it's the same thing like for this book that I'm reading, Focus, because I love books. I remember when I was in uni and my dad would give me like money for upkeep. My brother and I were staying together at the time, so instead of um the book, you can try to check it online though. I think there are soft copies. This one also have like as a soft copy on Fave app. I think Fave, yeah, something like that. So yeah. But this how to win friends and influence people, I think you see it online. Yeah, I think you see it online. There's like a soft copy. There are soft copies online. So then my dad would like give me money for upkeep, something to buy food and stuff. And then I would go to the bookstore. I think that's why I have like lots and lots of books. I think, yeah, this book, You're More Creative Than You Think. I bought it like, if I check now, I think I bought this book in 2023. Yeah, Kindle Core. I think I bought this maybe 2017. Yes, 2000. Yes, 2017. Um, like there are lots and lots of books that I just always buy and just read. I bought this in 2022, The Psychology of Selling. Um, I think I got this in 2019. Secrets to Spiritual Power. Um, this book, I didn't finish it because I was like, you know what, I'll come back to it, and I bought it in 2023, November 2023. Um, this one was like a gift, and I got it in 2018. Like I think people have even taken my books. I feel like people have been stealing my books because like there are loads and loads of them here. So it just like feels like like this book, I didn't really read this book because at the time that I bought it, I felt like um it was too raw for me. I think I bought this book in, I think 2016 or 2017. So I'm coming. Real Marriage. I'm still going to read it, by the way, maybe when I get married. Um I just feel like it's an investment. So there's a lot of like sexual talk and marital talks that I could not fully understand at the time, because I think when I bought it, maybe I was 18 or 19 or even 17. I don't remember. I think I was between the ages of 17 to 19 when I bought this book, Real Marriage: The Truth About Sex, Friendships, and Life Together. But I didn't read it because I felt like it was just too raw. Like I felt like, what am I reading? So like lots and lots of books. So and now I am in that phase where I no longer buy books like this. Like, because I feel like I have enough, and of course people have like taken so much of my books. Um Now I now read like African literature. Of course, because I would read African literature because I studied English language and literature. Yeah, thank you. Like I studied English language and literature from the university, and we had to like read, lots of like literature books and all. But now I find African literature more interesting. So if anybody ever like wants to read a book or something, I'll just encourage them to buy African literature and just read, because African literature is just so beautiful. Like I read, I think I bought this um Chimamanda's book, Americana. Let me check when I bought it. Um I bought it in 2018. Yes, thank you. I've seen that there's someone else watching Americana. Americana is such a beautiful story. So now I need to like watch Dream. I said watch. I need to read like Dream Count. This is like one of my favorite books. I don't think I would ever give it out. Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. So I'm in that era where I now like read African literature over, just having books and just reading books for, you know whatever reason or whatever like stuff it is. So I could go on and on because I feel good. I feel like, although I've been having this leg pain, I don't know why. I think I need to like take calcium, because my bones, I don't know why I feel like that, but I'll check it and get. I think there's calcium at home. I'll check and use it. So okay, thank you, Tasif. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. So that will be all. I also want to leave now because I need to like attend to some things and get some things done. But today's live video, it feels good. It makes me feel good. So it means that, oh, this is 58 minutes. And 58 minutes gone into this video. So I think I would do more. I don't know if I would be live on Thursday because of work, but I would most definitely be live on Sunday again. So this is me. I don't have a signing out like message yet, and I feel like it does not have to be. I, I don't want to do like scripted stuff, But so this is me saying, Alanika, you showed up again today, and then you shared like a bit of yourself, not a bit, so much of yourself, in today's video, and it was so beautiful. And now I need to put my phones to charge, and hopefully by my next video I have like a new hairstyle, because my hair now is so rough, and I need to get it done like this week. So to those who joined me, thank you. So this is me documenting my life. Bye bye. Let me see. Okay, I'm supposed to like end the video. I just seen that someone just joined, but I'm leaving now. Thank you so much for joining me. 1 hour gone. Gosh. Bye. Stop.